Hello and welcome to the Percent Equation news station. There's breaking news: a whirlwind attack there has been a whirlwind attack, and there's secret rewards to any hero who can save the town. Please step forward. Broadcasted by Hunter Gentry and Colin Kraft. Previous knowledge: fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction. A fraction looks like you see the circle now. When you divide and make it in decimal, that is a decimal. And when you see a fraction, which is the same thing, that is your fraction right there. The only way you can save the town is when all of you know previous knowledge to understand the future knowledge. Moving on. Before coming to save the town, take a few minutes to learn the process of solving percents. Erase here. Fractions to decimals to percents. As we look down here, our percent is where the 50%, circle it, Colin. There we go. That's a percent right there. A decimal, and a fraction are all right here. And a fraction whole is 1, or 100%. So the highest number under 100 is 99.9 repeating. A part is the one on top. That's the part, and the whole is right there. If you multiply it to make it the same, and make it all the way up to 100, you can get 50% out of 100%. That equals 2/4 as we had back in the beginning. Start with a fraction, 2/4. Divide it to make your decimal. Your decimal is 0.5. 0.5, you move the decimal over places 2, and then you are ending up with 50%. Knowledge of percent equations. A equals P times W. Amount equals percent times whole. And you see our little triangle right here that shows that if you got rid of the W, then you would be A over P. If you got rid of the P, you have A divided by W. And if you got rid of the A, it would be percent times whole. Basic fractions are all number over 100, part over whole, in percent form. Number one sentence. Number percent of number. Point number times number equals answer. That is one of our examples. Number two sentence. Number out of a number. Larger number and then the smaller number will equal your answer. Hint. You will always have to change a percent to decimal to multiply. You will always deal with fractions to decimals to percents in sometimes different orders, but always using at least 2 steps. Start over. A is what percent of 25? Colin, please solve.
Oh, it's weird watching you write.
And that is how you do your answer. The answers these, because I really don't want to. Okay. we're going to our next. Here. Extra practice, we will leave this open for you to do when you please. Here's another one. Question. The sales tax on a surfboard is $12. What percent of the sales tax? What is the percent of sales tax? The sales for the surfboard is $240. Reminder, A over W, P times W.
Just explain what you're missing.
What we're missing right here is we're missing the percent tax because we're asking for the percent. So, with $12 is A, and $24 is W. So with that, you should be able to solve this on your own.
What is A?
A is 12 over 24.
240?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 240. Yeah. And that is how you get your answer. You go ahead and solve when you are ready. Okay. Solving space for the surfboard problem. I will show you. Sales tax equals 12. We already got that. Whole is 240. Got that. You divide it equals 0.5. Our answer. Colin, would you please click the answer bubble?
Dang.
5%. And that is our correct answer. Tornado of Terror, percent style. Description. Help, you must save the town of Ridgeway from the terrible tornado. How to play? Figure out the problem before times run out. Write the answer in your notebook along with how you figure out the problem. Raise your hand and one of the news broadcasters will tell you to go and click the answer that you chose. If it is right, please explain to the class how you got this answer. By the way, some of these answers may say correct, but you need to prove how they are right. And they also might say wrong when they are right. So prove it. Make sure you know what you're doing. What percent is 2/3 of 30? Click on the box. Whichever one you want. 2/3 of 30 is 10%, or, no.
10?
No.
No, it should be 20. There's no answer. It should be 20.
What percent? 66.36. 66.6. It's up. It's on the marker. Yeah! Good job, everyone. Now we must go back. What is 20% of 40? When you see this, you can decide this on your own because if I click it, then it will keep going back and it'll be hard to do. So we're going to move on just to save time. But again, what is 20% of 40? Good job. 50 is what percent of 80? $72. Set the marker.
Why don't you just click?
Because the marker's on. This is correct. Tell us how this is correct or incorrect. You need to prove it, remember. Moving on. 65 is 30 of what number? 65% is 30 what number? You solve this on your own. Your choices are 19, 19.5, 20, and 15.9. Solve it later. What number is 10% of 20? Well,
Oh, no, yes.
you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. No. 3 is what percent of 60? 0.5%, 5%, 0.05%, and 0.005%. And remember, this might be one of those problems that you have to prove that you're right, even though it says incorrect. 15 is what percent of 80? 18%, 18.8%, 19%, or 18.5%. Also here, you have to figure out this on your own, and remember, it may say incorrect, but prove yourself. If you can't prove yourself, then it might be incorrect. Consider yourself. 50% is what number of 50? We're going to do this one together. have gotten it right. Next one. 15 is what percent of 40? We will do that one later. 120% is what number of 102? Remember, don't forget your pyramid. All right, we will do these together. You deposit $350 into a savings account that pays 5.57% in simple interest. Interest equals principal times rate of interest times time. If you leave the account untouched during the year, how much money will be in the account after 1 year? Since it's a time shortage, you are going to solve this on your own. We have more solving space on the next slide. Here's another question that you will solve on your own. Last weekend you bought a jacket on sale for $63.75. Today you are shopping in the same store and notice the jacket is being sold at a regular price of $75. What was the percent of discount you received last weekend? Find the percent of the discount on your watch, and on a watch you're interested in is 85 and is now being sold for $63.75. Again, we cannot do this, and there's more room for extra work, but please solve this on your own because it's great practice. Amy got a 78.5% on her score on her math test that was worth 20 points. How many points did Amy get on her test? Please solve this on your own. B. She took another test and this time got 13 points out of 15. What percentage did she get? Solve this on your own, and good luck. Thanks, and have a great day.